Welcome. What's going on? You good? You are completely shirtless. Is that the...
I'm shirtless and I'm eating pepperoni.
You want to stop
I'm
it?
glad people paid for this. Anyway, we're doing Survivor.
Croc's passed out. We did Kitchen Nightmare 8. We did a long episode, hour and a half, Gum Road.
Listen,
special,
if you guys understood, Croc is the biggest diva, starlet, fucking brat we've ever dealt with. He's impossible to tard wrangle behind the scenes. He was demanding an entire pitcher of green M&Ms just to come on air.
It was tough.
He's eating Chinese food into the mic.
There's rice all over the fucking
like, can we
poultry
show
table.
them, like, how fucked this is?
Like,
like, there's just rice everywhere.
I know how to do it. Watch this. No, I thought I could stand down. Just believe us, guys. There's like a fucking... Do you have like a napkin there? Oh, here we go. Let me just... Croc, he's passed out. He smoked like fucking 10 joints.
Croc's just a fucking scattershot bum. He didn't survive.
Speaking of Survive, guys, we are watching Survivor. Now look.
It's season 45 of Survivor. Now, we have not been able to make it past the first episode of Survivor in 3 seasons.
Yeah, no, this is our 4th.
I think we did, what did we do, 41 or 42? We did the whole season of.
No.
We did, which season was it we did the whole season of?
Did we do a whole season?
We
No.
did with Jonathan. Remember the jacked guy? And then Marianne won?
Oh, yes. Wow, I forgot about that. That was the first one we did.
Yeah.
That's
we did that.
crazy.
We also did the season before that, which was the first woke season. I think we're on the 4th or the 5th woke season of Survivor now. I'm not really excited for this. Bad news, everyone. We're still on 26 days. I don't think they're ever going back to 39 days. So it's pretty hard to compare anybody's game from this new queer era to anything from the past.
I'm just going to change the sign there.
We're changing it in real time on the air, folks. The level of professionalism on this broadcast.
It's tough to remember the sign, you know?
It's tough when you're just getting shit showed all day and watching football games. It's tough.
It is.
It's tough out there, folks, but we're trying for you.
So we're watching here the American Survivor. Please.
I'm just hoping that there's like
there's something. Can we make it past episode 3?
Good characters. I'm hoping there's at least 1 or 2 characters you can invest in.
The woke
Maybe
shit.
a white person, maybe.
If God blesses us, we'll have a white in here. To
straight white male?
You know, like Jonathan, but then he's like...
Well, he was queer, though.
Well, he ended up being, like, really bad, but... I'm just...
It came down to the Boston fireman, and he lost anyway.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's start this. I'm going to change the sign while I'm doing this. Here we go. Survivor. Let's start.
Mind you, he's a lawyer living with his grandma.
So, yeah, he's like a Arcade-style lawyer, let's be honest. But poor old lady, if he wins, like, bye, Grandma.
Is that a grandma or a grandpa?
It's the first trans person ever.
It's the first non-binary.
Yeah. It's Nana and Papa.
Well, okay, at least at this point, though, I'm going to say something already.
Seems a bit better.
It seems better. There's, like, some actual characters that are, like, on the show for a reason other than their race.
Or cancer.
Or, like, their parent died, or their dog died, or they're gay.
Wait. Also, there's something interesting here, too. I think this is what we like about it, too. Australian Survivor, right? Fires up, they're in the woods in a Jeep, and it's doing this type of shit, right? They're on a boat, right? There's no, before in American, it's like, Jeff would come in, unfold the folding chair, and be like, let me tell you about Survivor. And it's like this like gay camp mentality.
And it was just like, why? We don't need this.
You know,
why change what's not broken?
You know?
That's what I don't understand. Like, we just did Kitchen Nightmares, right? And it wasn't the most amazing or memorable or iconic Kitchen Nightmares episode, but you know what? It delivered what it said it was.
Yeah.
This Kitchen Nightmares, this is exactly how it was 10, 15 years ago. Here it is again.
It's not like
Survivor, it's like we're trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Give us what we want. We want Survivor.
Well, also, it's like, is that like Gordon Ramsay walked out? When I started this 20 years ago, it's like,
I wanted to think, should I say, you fucking donkey? And then Chef Ramsay has an epiphany. He realizes swearing is bad and that he's no longer going to yell at the chefs. Like, that's basically what this show was. We're like, yeah, so, you know, everything that was entertaining about Survivor, you know, all the characters, you know, them
drama,
strategy.
Hatred, yeah, strategy.
We're just going to get rid of all that, and we're going to focus on this tranny for a whole episode.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Fearful goodbye of the trans
Oh my
man
God, because he didn't take his medicine?
Yeah.
Also, there will be one more litmus test here. If they land on the fucking beach and there's that triangle puzzle
or fucking
versus the barrel,
Sweat or Savvy. Please no more.
That's what kills us for the whole season.
Because it's the same shit. The first episode, it's like the same shit over and over. I'm going to say this now. At least the length is an hour. It's not an hour and a half or 2 hours.
I think the producers who are under Jeff are like, Jeff, there needs to be change.
Jeff, this is insane.
We're losing money and viewers. They lost like 4 million viewers. Fucking.
Well, I'm not surprised because the show isn't the show. It's not just that we're like hypersensitive to woke things and we're crying and seeing ghosts and Jew goblins.
We're chill about it.
Yeah, that's not what's going on. What's happening is any normal person is like turned off by what's going on.
Yeah, they're like, well, this is gay.
This isn't what I signed up for. So let's see, like, so far for 2 minutes, it's kind of feeling like a Survivor season.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
It's so.
No, but this is a real character.
He's like, I do ninja shit. And he's like doing rock in a preacher's outfit.
But it's not like, oh, my mother died of COVID and I'm just so happy to be here. It's been my dream to be. I'm tired of like the super fan.
Yeah, the super. Fuck the super fan. There's only have one.
Yeah.
Because then he's like sort of like out of. He's like he feels like he's out of his element. He's like, whoa, this is crazy. Like, I should be watching this, not part of it.
Not
when they're all super fans, they're all high
super
fiving.
Well, it's like the one season that Boston Rob won, like Redemption Island or whatever it was, the one where he was on with Russell. And like every fucking person on Rob's tribe was a super fan who all washed his balls.
Yeah.
And just like let him like go to the end and win.
Yeah.
It was so fucking gay.
Girl in the yellow was like, I made a joke or whatever, but I like that mentality. Like, bitch, I'm here to fucking win. If I don't win, then vote me out now.
Yeah.
Like I want a bitchy person that will like be a fucking
I like
snake.
This character. He seems kind of out there, very eccentric. This is the sort of person I like on the show. Let's see.
For a second, yeah, he's eccentric, but it's not like overly like queer.
Yeah, no, it's not that he's
oh my
gay.
God. I was like, for a second, I was like, whoa. Okay, thank God. It's like he's just eccentric. I like eccentric characters, but when it's always got to be the overly gay guy, it's like, oh,
well,
okay,
I remember,
we've
like,
seen this.
Philip was a funny fucking character.
Yeah.
Coach was a funny fucking
Russell.
character. Russell. Well, Russell's not like crazy though. He's just like
conniving.
Yeah, he's like a really over the top villain.
Yeah, yeah.
Although, have you seen Once Upon an Island? He breaks down Russell's seasons and just shits on
No.
it.
Oh yeah,
He just says Russell's a bum and a terrible
You watched
player.
it?
Yeah.
You like that channel?
Yeah, I like it, yeah.
Now, also, there would be one more thing. Litmus test. One is passing a little bit. The Savvy versus Sweat. And then Jeff's demeanor.
Oh, Jeff. Well, Jeff's going to fail.
I need Jeff's demeanor to be a little bit more fucking douchey. Just like... Jonathan's, he's like, okay, not douchey, but not like, Jonathan's like, are you fucking ready for this? Jeff's like, hey guys, welcome back.
He's like, wow, I love you guys. Isn't it great to be here?
Yeah,
and
Jeff, no.
He powders their asses and like licks their balls now, and it's just like, it's so fun to be here.
Oh. I'm gonna tell you what happened. One guy who's like me and you, basically, like you may have even watched the show. Just joking, but he has all our mentality. He walked in and he goes, he's got like a fucking liner notes, and there's check boxes. He goes, if these aren't all checked, the show's done.
I think it was somebody who liked money who was like, hey guys, you know, we've tried it your really gay way that's not working.
Yeah, we're losing money.
Can we go back to what we used to do? Or what?
Yeah, because the sponsorships are going to dry up.
Yeah.
Not dry up, but like they'll always have sponsors, but it's going to be like from like 1 million to like 600,000 per sponsor or some shit.
Last all the rest. This is Survivor 45.
Okay, it seems a bit normal. I'm actually shocked.
Yeah, it's actually really surprising the level of quality.
Oh, another thing. You notice this? No slow motion shots.
Yeah, no like slow motion, like,
Go, babe.
and it like flies up in the air, and there's
Yeah.
like the music cuts.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. That's part of the liner notes. Please, 97%
that
less.
stuff was crazy. Like, it seems to be going back to an aesthetic from like 10
Chill.
or 20 seasons ago.
Yeah. Also, there's a big thing too. They better not have the fucking prisoner dilemma.
The prisoner's
Please, fuck
dilemma
no.
in the wheel, I swear to God, and then them walking up the hill for 5 minutes.
And then they go back down, and they're like, "Oh, I bonded with this guy."
I'm gonna say this too: 45 seasons now. When is it time to just throw in the towel on this shit?
I'm glad it's not over.
45 seasons,
I know.
though. It's starting to get
Season 100.
Well, they're gonna get there. Aren't
Yeah, they are.
Like,
For sure. It'd be great if Jonathan just did both Survivors. So like, yeah, fly out to America, you'll do it, you know?
yeah, I have a feeling Jonathan's never gonna get the credit he deserves.
No.
You know, I think George is on The Amazing Race.
Yeah. What? Global TV?
You know,
What is it? Robin Hood.
but Robin Hood's a black woman now.
She's got like a group of
You get it? It's Robin.
Yeah. In the hood.
Man, like,
That's so like.
but it's like a black person stealing.
Yeah. And, I mean,
Must they steal everything? They even have to steal Robin Hood now.
and then steal.
I steal from the rich and give to the blacks.
Doesn't it look like? Doesn't it fucking look like an AI parody like poster?
It's ridiculous. This is right. If they lose, he's taking the Flint, but they're gonna get Flint at Tribal, aren't they? Anyway,
Yeah.
they always get Flint. I don't know why they do this like whole game about getting the tools or the fucking.
It always comes to them.
It always. It's
within
never,
a day or two.
It's never like they're sitting there for 7 episodes without a machete or a fucking.
Yeah.
So it just, it is what it is. They still have never come up with a better idea.
There was one season where they had to eat dried rice. I think it was an Australian Survivor, right?
Yeah.
Remember they had no fire for like ever?
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Another observation. There's actually strategy.
On day one.
On day one, it's intense.
And I haven't seen that on this show
in 4 seasons.
in at least 4 seasons. And
It's always...
this is actually, it's night and day.
Literally.
It is night and day. It's a completely different show. And I just wondered, I'm like, how hard can it be to actually just make this show the show?
Yeah.
Like, it's a very, like, it shouldn't be possible to fuck it up.
Yeah.
It really shouldn't.
It was
Like-
overproduced before, overthought out, complicated, annoying, and all the superfan shit was fucking queer.
It was beyond.
Like, fuck that shit, man. When I was a superfan,
Competition between 3 people to see who can put themselves at home.
usually it's the opposite. There's 2 or 3 people who are like, am I on the chopping block? And they're freaked out. This is the opposite. They're, please! And there's like fucking that black chick. I like her. She's cool. Another guy too. It's like they're just like, are you guys like fucking...
Like, what's going on here?
Is this like sabotage? Is this the woke angle? Bring on a bunch of crazy white people?
Well, it's a smarter way of doing it.
Right?
While they were all talking.
Look at him! Like
Jeff?
old Jeff is creeping out where he's just like, what?
Jeff looks like the Green Goblin or something.
He's the Grinch if he turned into a human?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need to hear her finale.
Fuck her.
Like fucking waste of time, dumb bitch.
So, best Survivor in a long time.
yeah. I really had fun with that.
You know, it was able to compete even with like Australian Survivor. It was, for a first episode, pretty good. There was actually some strategy at the first tribal council, and
what was that one Survivor, Australian Survivor that was, I think it was like not the one with, the one in between the Georges one?
Yeah.
That sucked, or it was like so
the
mid.
one where, what's his name, Mark won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so mid. I like this more than that.
So far, this is actually better than that.
Yeah.
We'll see if it turns out, but because...
Would you rate it out of 10?
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say 8.5.
I mean, you can't really hope for much, but I mean, sometimes with a season, immediately there's a character you go, holy shit. And it's like, but there wasn't quite that yet. But honestly, it usually takes 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah.
For that character to come out.
Because there's one character, he'll make one move where you're like, okay.
But there's like fucking, what's his name? Sagwa or whatever the fuck. Sifu,
yeah.
You know, and he seems to be pretty fun. He's pretty wild.
I like the black chick from Lulu.
Yeah, there's that fucking crazy Megan bitch on Lulu as well.
Yeah.
It seems like Lulu has most of the focus because their players are just fucking
crazy. Yeah.
There's gonna have to be like a because they're just gonna get decimated.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose like the next 2 in a row probably.
Yeah.
They're
I
down
like
to
some
3 people.
characters. The one from Boston, who's the lawyer, is pretty cool. I liked him too, but we didn't see much of him, like you said, because of the fucking the focus.
I'm just finally happy. It looks like we might actually get into the season.
Yeah.
Like be able to watch some episodes.
I'm excited for season. I mean, sorry, episode 2, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's gonna be a very, very fun season. It started. When did it start airing?
It started last Wednesday, so in 2 days there'll be a new episode.
All right, amazing. Well, that was a Survivor watch. Very good, very good. Good. It was very good. Yeah, it was definitely maybe it's because I don't know if it's because the other ones were so bad that makes this one elevated. Yeah. Or if we had removed the previous seasons like from our memory, would we think of it as in the same level? And I think we would.
Yeah.
I think we would. Yeah, definitely. And you know what? I'll say one thing too. I'm very happy there's no returning players.
Yeah.
It's getting fucking cringe. It's like celebrity. It's like celebrity Survivor sometimes. Sometimes it's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, all right, Rob again.
Yeah, I mean,
like
how many
Sandra,
times
fuck
are
off.
we gonna see that? And Sandra sucks.
Yeah, it's like
it's not even people that are like very entertaining. You know what I mean? It's just like they bring back the same
fucking people over and over and over. The same 8 people on a fucking loop. Poverty, Sandra.
Fuck. Like, how many times have they brought Rupert in? Like 4 times.
You know what I mean? And then
Rupert never does anything. They brought Russell in 3 times. The 3rd time, though, he didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
They just fucking said, fuck you. But then again, he didn't change his game at all from...
Oh, we have to watch the review.
Yeah.
The Rupert Survivor review on his YouTube channel. I haven't been there in a while.
You mean the Russell or the Rupert?
The Russell?
Yeah, the Russell Hicks.
Yeah.
He said Rupert.
I did. My bad. Hang on. Russell Hantz.
Oh, is he pissed off about the first episode?
Wait, is it on live maybe?
He goes, I'm pissed, #cast better.
Really? You didn't like it?
Really?
What's happening, guys?
I think he has to force it.
Yeah.
Live. Wait till some people get in here. People that's been trying out for this game for so long. You guys that's been trying out for this game time and time again. I was on Twitter and someone said, I've tried out 11 times and I got to sit back and I got to watch this. It's terrible for the show.
What?
What do you
Two
mean?
people. So
Can you review the episode and tell me what you had a problem with?
He just is pissed off immediately. Like, all right, let's hear
I
about.
wanted to quit.
Yeah, I know.
Appreciate the membership, Ava. Got
Do we start A-logging Russell? That would be jokes.
Russell loses his mind.
He get fucking these Kino casino. That would be like fucking legendary.
Yeah, it would be.
If we fucking A-logged him, yeah.
new member in the house. I appreciate that. Means a lot to me. I'm gonna be going live like this. I wasn't gonna go live today. You know, wasn't set up. I'm on my phone. I was gonna set up my computer and do everything like that. But I was like, you know what? I have to go live.
Do a
After
PvP
watching
style.
Yeah, the phone
Now-
stream.
I'm trying to think right now what was good about that episode. Let me try to think of something.
It was less gay.
Can anybody tell me something positive?
The
about-
crazy bitch who was funny to watch, everyone was panicking. The guy who's like completely so felted, he can't even fucking climb a ladder.
Yeah.
But then doesn't get voted out because of crazy hippies. Like, I don't give a shit. That was good.
Yeah.
The drama, the gameplay, Seafood getting caught, the girl alliance being this like snarky girl, like fucking
There was a lot
astrological.
that happened in that episode.
Yeah.
The only thing I would have changed was I would cut the original reward challenge and just have the immunity and reward in one.
Yeah.
And make
sorry.
the episode 15
My
minutes shorter.
Yeah.
That's what I would
that
do. That's
2-hour
it.
episode.
Yeah.
I can tell you something positive. They didn't go back. They learned from something, and they didn't go back, and they didn't show. You know how they started showing.
Yeah.
They going
The
back
sob
in their
story.
time, and
Yeah.
they
Flashbacks, yeah.
showing their families, and they're showing this and that.
Yes.
Like they do in Big Brother. They didn't do that. The intro was good. I like the intro, the beginning of the game.
Alright, I got it. Alright, guys, I don't care what Russell said. It's an hour long. Like what possibly could this guy say?
They're trying to think about some positive things before I go. There you go. The highlight of the show. What's her name?
Well,
I'm somewhat interested.
oh, you are?
in
You
this.
are? Okay, okay. I wasn't sure if you were tired or bored.
Where is Chet, Chatia, Purple Kelly when you need them, right?
He's looking for his
It's like,
mods.
where's those tough people when you need them? Like when you dealing with stuff like this. I can't think of much, guys. I can't think of much that was exciting about this episode. I like the fact that they didn't go back and they didn't do.
alright.
Like, okay, they trying, but the thing is,
Okay.
yeah, I think that Jeff is trying. I think he's trying because you see him doing things now that's trying, but the casting sucks. So you can't fix it without fixing the casting. Oh, I like the attorney. Who was the black attorney?
So
the one that was
Russell's
talking to the
just
white
so
attorney,
full of shit.
and
It's
she was
just
like,
unbelievable. It's like,
Huh?
he's like, the cast sucks, but I like this character and I like that character, and
The intro was good.
but the cast sucks. Well, it's episode 1, dude.
Yeah. The cast.
Like, nobody knew in episode 1 of Samoa that he was gonna be as crazy as he was.
Yeah.
It was somewhat interesting, some of the stuff he was saying in episode 1. You know, he was captivating from the beginning.
But then
But
he
it
lost
took-
his mind.
Yeah, but it took about like 3, 4, 5 episodes for him to really come into his own as a character.
Yeah.
So this is just like delusional shit. Now, if it's like
It's cope.
if it's 6 episodes, the thing is his grift of like crying about the wokeness of Survivor is drying up
Yeah.
massively, which is a good thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's it's like if Nick stopped sucking cock, I would give him credit for stopping sucking. But
You know what I mean?
the chances of that are very limited. It's a miracle this has happened where the show has become less gay and less paused. Like,
Yeah.
he should celebrate it, but he's upset about his
Because
grift.
you can head into the positive grift, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You
people
can
are...
start saying like, oh, the Once Upon an Island type thing.
But nobody wants to listen to that. Well, some people do, but it's not as many as the people who want to cry.
No, it's not true.
And be negative.
Not true.
Really?
The positive Survivor stuff gets so much more traction.
Yeah, it's edited and produced. Like, if Russell was to actually have an edited, produced, here's why episode 1 fucking sucks sack.
Yeah.
It
True.
would probably do similar.
True.
However, when you're making a video off your cell phone,
The sound's all fucked.
there's only so much you can do. It can be the best product in the world, but there's a lot of people who are going to be like, fuck this. They
Yeah.
click on it, they're like, what the fuck's this? I want the edited documentary long form shit.
True.
So,
Very true.
let's give him a couple minutes
So
here. and
how's
we gotta
it be
move
an
on.
attorney? I thought that was the highlight of the show. There you go.
She
The
was
highlight of
good.
the show.
Yeah, I
What's
like
her
her
name? I thought it was pretty smart.
I mean, I don't really like
And
her
she's not
because
saying
she's
she's
a
not-
black woman. But,
Shut the fuck up.
I'm going to cheer against her.
Attorney, you better miss Lynn Spillman. I mean, King. What the hell was that? She just up and quit. Yeah, I just don't get it, guys. I don't
Well, I
get
do.
how. And Jeff usually gets pissed.
He was
You don't say
He
the
was.
tribe is spoken. You throw their
Yeah.
thing in the fire like you
That's what I was saying.
did before. Don't say the tribe is spoken. She don't deserve that. She deserves to just go. Like he used to do. Remember when Jeff would do that? When Jeff would be like, go. You quit? Go.
Yep.
That's what he used to do. But now he's like, oh, I can't say too much. People can get mad at me. People get mad at me. I can't say too much. He was mad. Somebody said he was mad. An unknown person. Your name is unknown. But yes, he was pissed, but he was holding it in. Because Jeff goes through this whole process with these guys too. He goes through this process and he's like, okay, you want to play? Do you want to play? You sure you want to play? Yes, I want to play. They got at least 20, 30 days of bull crap that
They should probably put 10 grand down and go, look, if you quit, you don't get your money back.
Yeah. If you
have to
quit,
do the whole,
if
the
you
whole process.
quit in
is
like
a
the
headache.
first fucking 3 days, like
Yeah.
fuck you. Now, if somebody's gonna quit, fucking
It has to be if they're like mentally PTSD,
Yeah.
or they're like just breaking down,
or they're like fucked up their ankle, and they're
Yeah.
like they're injured, and they're like, I'm fucked, it's over.
yeah, exactly.
And Jeff goes through that too. And then when you go out there and somebody else didn't make the show because she made it. Somebody else didn't make that show because she made it. Now, if the Brandon guy, crazy, I know two people's name, Emily and Brandon. So if the Brandon guy, it's okay if he sticks through it. Yes, he's weak. Yes, he can't do challenges. That's fine. That's okay. As long as he sticks through it and gets through the game and maybe does something later in the game. If he comes out of the mud and all of a sudden he's at the end of the game, that's admirable. But quitting like that, so appreciate the $5, man, Alex.
Imagine giving
Imagine the
Russell
people
$5.
that- The back, man, I can't see this.
Look at an oil tycoon guy, like,
Thanks for the $5.
you know?
It's like, does Russell even give a shit at that point?
No. Yeah.
Fuck.
Zorka just got owned
What happened?
by
to Zerk?
Mike Maljic.
Mike Meldick.
Mike Maljic posted, Logan Paul's co-host guy.
Okay.
And his girl, him and his girl posted a picture. Look at her.
Yeah.
Whoa. Look at this next pic. Fuck.
Well,
I mean, you wouldn't, like, you can't let your girl dress like that. Like, I guess. He dated Lana Rhodes, though, so.
I mean,
So, anyway.
I just, is it really anybody's business?
Yeah, I know. It's not.
Like, who really gives a fuck?
Yeah. Zerka said this, though. If you let me hit that, I will end our beef.
Right.
And then Mike goes, we don't have beef. You're a drug addict on the come up. I'm a drug addict. I'm a drug addict who came up. We're good. But no, brother, there are levels. You are not here yet.
Right.
And he's like, I'm just happy to have made it off my own talent. Zerka, I would hate to say Logan made me. You know what I mean? Mike goes, Wayne made Drake. Jay-Z made Kanye. People get made every day. As long as we both know you ain't made shit, we're good. I support the grind. Little man, keep cranking.
Whoa.
That was gay. I don't know why I wrote that.
That's fucking under. All right, give him one more minute, and then we gotta fucking move on.
Yeah, the backup casting, the people that you see, that's what happens. Brandon knows a little. I mean, Alex knows a little bit about the show. They have people that they have backups that maybe even would have been there, you know, or before the season started.
All right, we're good.
Yeah,
We're
that's
good.
fine.
Yeah. All right, guys, we have 2 hours here. Wow. Survivor, in my opinion, so far, you know, you always have to reserve. It's back.
It's back.
It's back. I'm
shocked.
Me too.
I was sure.
I had a feeling though.
I didn't. I was sure we were gonna watch him walk up the hill for 5 minutes. I was like positive that we were gonna get those flashback videos of the sob stories.
I'm telling you, bro.
When those didn't happen, I was so fucking happy because those took it to the next level of awfulness.
Boring and gay. And
here's my family. I don't care about your family. They're not going to be on the show. They're not going to be doing
your family,
anything.
Bro.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah, and they were like 3 minutes long.
Yeah. Like, drip feed it to me. An important character at some point is talking about his kid.
Yeah,
episode 4, I'm doing it for my kid. That's different.
Can't he do it in a confessional?
You know?
Why do we need these edited, and they didn't work.
Background,
and listen, if it wasn't just mostly edited background of sob stories,
yeah.
Maybe if it was like, whoa, look at this cool shit, like that this person does. Whoa, look at this.
Yeah.
Like Australian Survivor has done that a bit.
Yeah. They'll show like, I'm a boss in the fashion industry, and they'll show like a little like
of them like
so
driving
short.
their car, and it's short.
But it's really short, yeah.
And it's not about like my mom died of COVID.
Yeah, it's what
which
they.
I swear to God, there was like 3 people whose parents died of COVID, or their whatever fucking wife died of COVID, or some bullshit. So I don't know. I'm happy with it. I guess we'll see you guys in the next episode of this. We're gonna continue the series magically.
I'm gonna put in parentheses, it's back.
Yeah.
Because I really want, because people have been missing Survivor, and I have too. But if it was like the last few seasons, no thank you.
We knew within one episode it was like, this is trash.
Yeah.
So like just getting rid of like some of the obnoxious shit. It may not be the greatest cast. This may not be the best season ever. But I'm not asking for it to be the best season ever. I'm just asking for it to be competent.
Yeah.
I'm just asking for it to be decent. And it looks like it could at least be decent. So.
Beautiful. Guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you all on the next one. Peace.